Alright guys, let's talk about Pancakeswap on the channel, or Cake once again. Now, I feel like we're doing a ton of, Cake videos lately, but you can see Cake has just been really on a run lately. It's been basically on a tear. Now, today it is getting a nice candle to the upside, guys. Basically, it is up at the moment about 14.5% if I look at my mobile right now. As you can see, though, it kind of has made a W pattern as well. Now, if it was going to be a true W pattern, it's going to have to break this neckline basically here. Now, I think it's not a true W pattern. It is kind of an ugly one, I would say. But, again, not many patterns are perfect. So, let's just say that the neckline is right here at about $2 and let's just say 97 cents, guys. So I think if we break this, let's just go ahead and kind of look at the target that it should go to. Let's just do kind of a rough estimate here. I know this is not a trend line, guys, but let's just move this to this neckline, and basically it would take us back to our local high that we saw in December. So yeah, I do think that will probably happen, but we do have to break about $2.97 first. And yeah, this is very, very possible. Now, I want to take a look at the RSI here. Let's see how much more strength we have in this move, guys. Now, on a daily time frame, Stoke is overheated here, so that is not good. It is pointed to the upside on the RSI, but it will be overheated shortly, guys. Now, weekly time frame, it is just coming out of oversold basically, so that is actually pretty good. It is pointed heavily to the upside with the RSI too. Now, the monthly time frame, it is fairly low here on the Stoke and pointed to the upside. So, and then basically it's just going flat with the RSI, but it is pointed to the upside here right now. So it's just been floating around the middle, though. It's really done nothing. Now, if we take a quick look at the 4-hour time frame, guys, it is actually overbought here, so that is not good in the Stoke RSI. It is flirting with being overbought here on the RSI. So again, I would say that is not too good. 1-hour time frame, just coming out of basically overbought, and it looks like it might want to curve back up. Now, we are just flirting with being overbought here on the RSI on the 1-hour time frame. And let's take a look at the 15-minute for fun. Now, it does look like it is pointed heavily to the downside, but it looks like it wants to curve back up here on the Stoke. And it is pointed up here on the RSI. So we do have a lot of mixed signals here, I would say, guys. But in my opinion, we're probably going to do a little bit of sideways action here. I do not think we will break this resistance here at $2.97, whatever happens, soon. So we need to kind of reset some indicators. And yeah, but we are getting a little bit of a green candle here on the 4-hour right now. It just started. The last 4-hour candle was green as well. But we did kind of have an indecisive candle here, this red one. And yeah, let's see what happens, guys. We might break up here to this, line at $2.96 or so, but I do not think we will break it, today. Maybe not even this weekend. Probably this weekend it will cool off, I would say, as there's very little trading usually. Now, taking a look at CoinMarketCap, it is the number 77 project. Circulating, guys, you have less than 293 million cake, so that actually isn't bad. Max supply, you only have 450 million cake, and yeah, what's been created is about 372 million cake. So let's go down here. The all-time high was about $44.18 according to CoinMarketCap here, guys. So that is still about 94% down. So really, I don't know if it's going to make it up to this again, guys. Being this low, this late in the game, I would be happy if it hit, $15 to $20. But crypto, really surprises people. And, I can be skeptical now just because, everybody here is depressed. Because, yeah, we've been going up, we've been going down. and we should have probably taken some profits here and there. So yeah, I'm having my doubts though a little bit about Pancakeswap. We need to see a little bit more from Pancakeswap, I think, before it hits $44. And it's going to take more than overtaking Uniswap with volume. So we're going to have to see something more from this project to really start moving. Alright guys, let's take a quick look at Bitcoin now here, and as you can see, basically it is going up very slowly as it's making higher lows. Now this is, really inching its way up, as you can see, and Bitcoin right now is trying to have a fight with $84,200 basically here. On the 4-hour time frame, this has been rejected in the last like 3 candles basically. We only have 23 minutes on this candle, and remember, this orange line is a daily resistance, so we do need to move above this tonight, basically on a daily time frame, and then we can say that this would be support. Now let's look at this on a daily time frame, and we did have this as support a couple of days ago, and basically it looks like today we lost it. Yeah, we were just above it yesterday, but we lost it today, so we could still end up with this as just a wick. And yeah, let's see what happens here in the next few hours. Now, taking a look at Ethereum, it is still flirting with this reaccumulation zone, this lowest Fibonacci level, guys. It's just barely above it. Now we broke above this lowest Fibonacci level 2 days ago, and we are testing it actually as support at the moment. You can see it did get a bounce today right here, and it almost touched it yesterday, but it didn't. So today it did. Let's see if this is the bounce that brings it up to this trend line. Now if I put this on a weekly time frame, you'll see this a little bit faster, but this trend line goes back for about 2.5 years, guys. So yeah, June of 2022. It has been holding us up, and we lost this just a couple of weeks ago. It looks like we are finally getting a bounce this week with Ethereum. It is sitting at about 1973, and yeah, I mean, it's in my opinion, Ethereum still isn't the best crypto out there, guys. I don't recommend it to people when they ask me what they should buy if they're looking to buy something. Now, in one way, this is still making higher lows as well along the way, guys. So we can say that this is still, it's going up. It has a upward trend. The structure is still there, but barely, guys. I mean, it's barely hanging on. So anyways, enough about Ethereum. Let's move on here to the total market cap. Now, this is actually riding this line, and it's going to come to a point where it has to make a decision at about 1.08 trillion. So we are struggling right now with 1.05 trillion. You can see that we have hit this on this time frame, this 4-hour time frame today, and so far we've gotten rejected. We lost this actually today as well. So looks like around midnight or so we fell through. We caught a bounce here on this trend line, and now we're trying to move back up. Now, dominance, guys. It is playing and flirting with this trend line right here, and we are, we are coming down. But who knows, guys? Just when it looks like it's starting to break structure, when you have something like this, where it has a triple bottom basically up here, it fails the triple bottom, and it puts in another, low here, and then it moves back up. So it's just it's very confusing. I don't think anybody knows what's going on with dominance. It's just basically been going sideways, though, since early February. If you see this, guys, it's just basically consolidating. But yeah, it's very hard to say which direction this thing is going to go. But sooner or later, guys, you're going to see massive candles to the downside. Now, taking a look at the CME futures, again, this is just Bitcoin, and you can see that basically it's just creeping up. And there is no gap to talk about. Now, the dollar index is actually moving back up. So That is not really good for Bitcoin, but in a way it's still just consolidating here. I really wouldn't worry until it breaks 104.26. Now, the liquidation heat map, guys, it's pretty tame. Only 179 million or so have been wrecked in the last 24 hours. The quarterly returns, guys, Bitcoin is down almost, well, about 10%, and Ethereum is about 41% down for the quarter, guys. Now, if we take a look at the monthly returns, Bitcoin is down just 0.6% still, so that's still not too bad. Now, fear and greed is a 31 today. I told in my video the other day that I expected that this would move down. So it moved down pretty actually significantly here. So I'm actually kind of, surprised to see it move down so many points here. It went down, 18 points. So yeah. Now, taking a look at the altcoin season index, guys, this is 27. We've just been kind of hanging around down here around 27 or so lately. But it isn't Bitcoin season. We just got out of that. And it's definitely not altcoin season. It's closer to Bitcoin season, but still it's kind of in the middle. So let's see what happens now. Now, bull market peak indicators still 0 from 30. 100% hold, guys. The best indicator, Pi cycle top indicator, as you see here, is moving away from this green line. This orange line is moving away. So that's just meaning that we're prolonging this, basically, this run. Now, next week, we do have S&P Global Manufacturing PMI. We got Composite PMI, Services PMI. We do have a couple of speakers on Monday. Tuesday, we have some S&P numbers here. We do have a speaker, Williams. He is speaking. We also have consumer confidence next week as well on Tuesday. Wednesday, durable goods orders. We do have another FOMC member speaking. Thursday, we do have core PCE prices for Q4. We got jobless claims. We got GDP here, initial jobless claims. So that's quite a bit, guys, going on Thursday. Now, Friday, we have core PCE numbers, personal spending, and we do have Michigan numbers. So that's also another big day. So next week, we have a lot of macro news, and we have a lot of speakers from FOMC. So be prepared for some volatility next week, guys. Now, taking a look at the FedWatch tools, guys, it looks like in May, they're still predicting that we're not getting a cut. Now, this will rapidly change as we get PCE numbers and CPI numbers, PPI numbers, things like this, guys. So, I think right now this is still early. We're still over like 45 days away or something like this. So let's not worry about this, right now. Now, taking a look at crypto bubbles, guys, looks pretty ugly. Only a few things here in the green. Most of this is in the red. At least the week is still in the green, guys. Now, if you want to stake, your coins, for example, here is Alchemy Pay. Go to Coinando here and write in ACH, and you will see, the places that you can stake. If you want to stake any other coins, guys, just go here to earn, and you'd have a lot of, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, XRP, BNB, click on any of these and you get whatever, and it tells you the limits and things and the days that you have to stake. So be aware of all that, guys, and don't get caught up in get staking for a long time, because you don't want to get stuck in a position that you can't get out of when you're happy with the price you want to sell at. So anyways, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.